One rule ends more goals than any goalkeeper in World Cup history. Most Americans have never had it explained. Here it is. Every time a goal gets called back in soccer, the same thing happens. The stadium goes silent. Players argue. Fans look at each other. And nobody can explain why. The referee didn't make a mistake. The goal was real. The player who scored it was simply in the wrong place at the wrong moment, by inches. That place has a name. And once you understand it, you will never watch a soccer game the same way again. Here is the rule. One sentence. You cannot be closer to the goal than the last defender at the moment the ball is played to you. That is it. That is the whole rule. The confusion is not the rule itself. The confusion is the timing. Most people think offside is judged when you receive the ball. It is not. It is judged the exact moment your teammate's foot touches it. One frame, frozen in time. That is what ends goals at the World Cup. Think about what that means. A striker can spend 90 minutes running, working, fighting for position. He makes the perfect run. The ball arrives. He scores. The stadium erupts. And then the flag goes up. Not because he did anything wrong when he scored, because of where he was standing 1 second before, the exact moment his teammate decided to pass. That is the rule that has ended more goals than any goalkeeper in World Cup history. And for decades, it was judged by a human being standing on the sideline with a flag, trying to freeze that one moment with his eyes from 60 yards away. Now, a camera does it. The camera freezes the exact frame the ball is kicked and draws a line across every body part that can legally score. Your armpit can be offside. Your armpit, if that surprised you, like the video. So the camera solved it, right? Not exactly. VAR made the rule more accurate. It did not make it less controversial. Because now, instead of a human making a mistake, a machine is making a perfect decision that still feels wrong. A goal gets disallowed by a centimeter. Not a foot, not an inch, a centimeter. The difference between a moment that changes a World Cup and a moment that never happened can be smaller than the width of a finger. And the player who scored had no idea. He celebrated. His teammates celebrated. The stadium celebrated. Then the screen lit up. VAR review. And everything stopped. This is the part that breaks people, not the rule, the delay. The moment between the goal and the decision where nobody knows what is real. 30 seconds of silence in a stadium of 90,000 people. Then the flag goes up. The goal is gone. And the team that thought they were winning is not. The rule did not change. The camera just made it impossible to argue with, which somehow made people angrier. So why does the rule exist at all? Remove it. See what happens. Without offside, a striker can stand next to the goalkeeper for the entire game, just waiting. His team wins the ball anywhere on the field and immediately launches it forward. The striker is already there. One touch, goal. Every team would do it. Every game would become the same game. A long ball competition with a player parked in front of the net. The offside rule forces the game to be played. It forces attackers to time their runs. It forces defenders to hold their line. It creates the tension that makes soccer what it is. That tension is the product, not the ball, not the goals. The moment before, when the striker makes his run, the defender holds, and nobody knows yet if the timing is right. Remove offside and you remove that moment. This is why the rule has existed since 1863. Not because FIFA decided to make things complicated, because without it, the game collapses into something nobody wants to watch. The most controversial rule in soccer is also the reason soccer is worth watching, which makes the next part even harder to accept. Here is where it stands. The rule is one sentence. The application requires a camera, a frozen frame, and a line drawn across a human body measured in centimeters. And every World Cup, that measurement ends someone's dream. A player who spent 4 years preparing for one tournament. One run, one moment, 1 centimeter, gone. This is what makes the offside rule different from every other rule in sports. It is not punishing something a player did wrong. It is punishing where he was standing at a specific fraction of a second. He did not foul anyone. He did not cheat. He was simply in the wrong place at the exact moment the ball moved. And that is enough. Some people think the rule should be changed, that a centimeter should not be enough to disallow a goal, that the camera made something that was supposed to bring clarity into something that feels mechanical and cold. Others think the rule is perfect exactly as it is. That precision is the point, that a centimeter is a centimeter. The game has never agreed on this, neither have the fans. So here is the question: should a goal be disallowed by a centimeter, or is that too small to matter?